Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, very weird energy this morning. I feel like I've busted my hand overnight. Well, not overnight, within a few hours. I didn't go to bed till gone past 5 o'clock this morning. My hand was fine then, and I've woke up and I don't know. I did wonder whether or not anyone's been fighting and they've kind of busted their hand. It's sore, it's painful, so that's kind of slowed me down a bit today. Okay. So I'm going to use little cards. I felt like doing a Divine Masculine on Monday. Why not? Let's do a Celtic Cross and see what's been going on with you guys. Okay. Can't use a Druid Craft Arrow today. Means I'll have to stretch my hand out. We've got the Lovers. What's going on here? Okay. We've got the Missing Cup today. They sound like crows outside. This is about needing to talk to your lover. The Lovers. Let's see if we can heal any kind of broken bones. Oh, we've got a card in there. No mistakes. Ace of Cups in reverse with the Lovers. Needing to talk here. This is what we're talking about today. The Lovers are needing to talk. Normally I say it's like the pennies dropped. Okay? But because it's up this way, it reminded me of the game when you would put a ball underneath a cup and you lift up the cup. Well, someone's lifted up the cup, okay? It's like the secret's out. Just this bird here with the freedom. Let's have a look. The Lovers. Card number 6. I hope like you've just punched the wall or a cabinet or something like that and not a person. Oh, I feel like aggression's been taken out. Okay, the Lovers. You have a beautiful soul-honouring connection with another. You successfully integrate dual forces into a unified state. You face a choice of the highest moral grounds. And then to have the Ace of Cups in reverse. A new creative project is calling, but you are not ready to heed the call or go public with your creative pursuits. You are experiencing a flood of emotion, but you are keeping it contained or hidden from others. So this is very much about the Divine Masculine wanting to step into his position, but it's like you can't go public straight away. So he's worried about this. Feels like it could be dangerous to go public straight away, especially on the Divine Masculine side. Keep things covered up for a while longer. That's really what's coming through. Okay, let's talk about this then. So what's the challenge? The Three of Wands. The challenge is the Divine Feminine understanding this. It feels very much as if the Divine Feminine, like she wants it now. And then there's kind of the news here. I don't feel the news has been delivered. There's a news here about we just need to keep things undercover for a bit longer. Someone could have been doing some delving. I did pick up with the Lovers here as being like an awesome connection, and then to have the Ace of Cups kind of saying, no, it's like far from awesome, this connection. I'm not talking about the connection with the Divine Feminine. This could be talking about a karmic partner, because I felt there's anger here. Something's been kind of either slipped out, things have been stirred up. And it's like, okay, we just need to keep things undercover. The Divine Feminine's here waiting for her manifestation with the Three of Wands. And that's the challenge. You are feeling hurt and disappointed. That's the wrong card. But that kind of gives you the energy. It's like, okay, Just have to wait a bit longer, Divine Feminines. It says get out of your comfort zone and explore new opportunities for growth and development. Cover new ground and expand your horizons. I feel like you're going to be still doing this on your own. There's some other stuff that needs to be sorted out behind the scenes with the Divine Masculine. It's not time to uncover things just yet. What's happened? Divine Feminine, it's like this is a good time to really get creative and get ready. Really get ready. It's gone a bit grey all of a sudden. It was nice and sunny. There's storm clouds coming over. The past, we've got the Hierophant. So this is about having a look and reviewing your beliefs, your traditions, to do with marriage. It's waiting for the right time, especially with these two figures here in the shadow. So this is about the Hierophant giving, it's the call from above. When the timing is perfect, when the timing's right. The Hierophant, let's have a look. Past, in the past position. You are working with a teacher, mentor or guiding authority. You will expand your knowledge and learn fundamental principles with a trusted source. That's why it's important you don't stop manifesting Divine Feminine and expanding that vision, keeping them creative juices flowing. The Divine Masculine is learning a lot from you. This could actually be about him, as being like him. him. Oh. It's like he's been attending service, okay? Every day, singing along. I felt maybe this could be about how the Divine Masculine has been studying and following really suit Divine Feminine, and that's been a bit undercover. I feel like something does slip out though. I feel like something is revealed, but it's like this information that's revealed, you could get excited, Divine Feminine, and it's like, so he kind of admits to something, and then there's a halt on it. It's like, okay, like one step at a time. So it doesn't mean you're getting the full works right now, but you're going to get a little snippet of something. Okay, did we finish reading the Hierophant? We did. You are working with a teacher, mentor or guiding authority. You will expand your knowledge and learn fundamental. I just felt it was the front. Something to do with the third eye. This is about the Divine Masculine being awake, and you're not aware of how aware he is now. You will expand your knowledge and learn fundamental principles with a trusted source. He's learning how to have fun. Okay? He's following the leader. So let's have a look at the now energy. The Divine Feminine. There you are. Okay, so it's all about you, Divine Feminine. You're the leader. The leader of the pack. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Keep going. Keep on with the light worker mission, guys. I mean, always, wherever you go. Okay, you have created abundance. Now enjoy the fruits of your labours. Don't be afraid to splurge on something special for yourself. Use your wealth to create financial independence in the long term. So having this abundant mindset, feeling as if you are totally and utterly adoring yourself, not allowing yourself to go without anymore. And I want to say it's about the visualisation. So if the abundance isn't here, you're just enjoying, I want to say, this new vision. And that's a vision you've got to keep going. It's a very abundant vision. It's coming. Talk to the birds. They know what's going down. Okay, let's move into the future. What's on the cards? The Page of Wands. So I feel the Divine Masculine, he's got to do what he's got to do, but it's like whilst you're looking in the other direction, I want to say working on the vision for yourself and your future partner. He's right there. He's right there with you. You just can't see him. Okay. So he's watching. How would you behave if you knew your masculine was watching? Because he is. Okay. Page of Wands. Let's have a look and see what he wants to say. You are a free spirit. See, he's roaming around in spirit form. He's coming in the physical. He wants you to know that he's there in the spiritual. But I feel like it's something physical. A physical message is going to let you know that he's there spiritually. You are a free spirit with a passion for life. You are filled with new ideas, so pick up on those, Divine Feminine. It feels like your Divine Masculine's not there yet in the physical, but spiritually he's right there. It's like you can feel the energy, you're over it. There's a siren outside. Okay, so he's got these dramas and whatever's going on. It is kind of like an SOS. It feels like he's letting you know that he's all right and he's coming, he just can't come just yet. I hope that's not what the hand... It doesn't feel like it's the wrist that hurts, it's actually the hand, seriously, unless you've been gripping on too tight. Let's get on with this card. This is the Page of Wands as well. He would be like the passionate. Has passion in his pants. Okay, you feel a strong pull towards using these ideas to start a new phase of life. A spiritual path may be calling you. You could be sending out, I mean, it's not that the Divine Feminine doesn't do this. We just don't really speak about the Divine Masculines doing it through orgasm. It's sending out, the power of intention, connecting. So you may be practicing that. Well, if it's that, ease up a bit. Okay. Something about this missing cup. It's like you may go AWOL for a bit, or maybe it's why you have been missing. I don't know, but it's a never forget, never forget. Okay. What's going on behind the scenes to assist this situation, please? The Temperance. Well, that's perfect. That's your guardian angel. That's divine doing the balancing for you, preparing you for the kingdom. I love it, for our united kingdom. Listen, I'm trying to get myself a job, all right? I'm trying to do it subtly. Tame that ego. Yeah, I know. Temperance. We could unite the states as well, couldn't we? With the kingdom. I mean, okay. Temperance. Let's read this. Card number 14. You are discovering how to create balance and harmony in your life. You find alignment and a sense of peace with your external surroundings. And I feel that the Divine Feminine, you're at this point, so stay there. Okay. Divine Masculine, you're getting there. You really are sorting out the things that you need to sort out and bringing the balance and harmony into your life. It's like you're doing a real good clear-up job before you kind of leave that life behind. It's because you don't want to bring that forth. You understand if you don't clear it up beforehand, it's going to come into your new life. Okay. So let's have a look at how you're feeling about yourself. I feel the hand's like eased up now. It's gone. I couldn't do that earlier. No, it still hurts a bit. It's like stretching those fingers. Okay. Okay, well, we're working on it. Have you been waving your magic wand, trying to work your magic a bit too? Work! Damn it, spell. Listen, I don't know, because I don't know what I've done to my hand during a few hours sleep. I felt then that there could be, like when we are dreaming, we could be at war, spiritual war, up there fighting. Or whether the masculines are and we're kind of picking up on that. Archangel Michael's here. This is who it is, Archangel Michael. Okay, with Temperance. there is a big war going up and going up. There's a big war going up. The Divine Masculine is fighting it here on the 3D plane. And I want to say with the assistance of the archangels, well, and it's Archangel Michael who's well, they're directing, like I said about United Kingdoms, United States. They know what they're doing with the positioning. That would make sense, hence to why your Divine Masculine can't come to you just yet. There's a job he needs to do. He's positioned where he's positioned to clear some karmic energy. So if he comes to you, Divine Feminine, he's kind of neglecting his mission. He's got to do a clear-up job somewhere. So interesting, isn't it? Divine Feminine, I think you're just putting in a new growth. So make sure you're getting out into nature, hugging the trees. I hugged about 10 trees yesterday. I made sure that I grounded. And was just in appreciation rather than war. Okay, so looking for the positivity, enlightening the world, rather than fighting with it. How are we feeling about ourselves? Come on. In comes Jazz. Okay, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. I do feel as if what goes up must come down, okay? There's always going to be those good times after the bad times. There's always going to be bad times after good times. Come on. So this is about balancing things out now, but it just shouts out, this is destiny. And this is the universe has got its hands on this. It's like everything's kind of covered. I do feel Divine Masculine's here. And he's dealing with the snakes of the land. Divine Feminine, you're free. Take your freedom. Claim it. Claim your freedom. You know, you just keep going. Divine Masculine's going to catch up, okay? He's got a job to do. And so have you. Setting the new vision. Planting those seeds of intention. Loving our earth. Really, as you stepped into the mother, the Divine Mother archetype. Are we going to read that? We can read that. Let's just see how this is affecting others. Well, Divine Feminine, it seems that it's over to you. Okay, we've got another card here. It seems it's over to you. Okay, you know what to do. Let's just leave it like that. You know what to do. So you're not to get involved within what's going on. And a little glance over here. It's like, but you can't go there. You're protected. You're protected from the past. You're through the veil. And you're protected in the future. But it does feel like you're just kind of, listen, just continue doing what you're doing, being who you're being at the moment. The Divine Feminine, okay? Nurturing, loving. Let's read this Wheel of Fortune. You are experiencing the cycle of change. The wheel is turning and your situation is constantly evolving and shifting. What goes up must come down and vice versa. When did this other card? Oh, this came out with this. That's why we're reading now. So the Divine Feminine. I want to say you're looking at temperance here. You're just leaving it in the hands of the professionals. Leave it in the hands of the professionals. Okay. How you was feeling was the Wheel of Fortune. And then we had another card. The Four of Pentacles. I want to say they are your seeds. Okay, you don't let them go. So you are on the other side here. Okay, and you've got your pentacles. Or you're clever. You're clever enough to know how to kind of, what to do with these that you're preparing. This could be about visualising. She is looking down to the ground. So planting those seeds of intention. And then keep planting them as you're walking along. Day by day. And you'll see how they're like blooming. They're growing. You're just not kind of stopping to observe all the time. There's definitely this kind of energy of you send out, you know, an intention and then you just wait for that one. I mean, you should be like 10 a day. Should we say send out 10 intentions a day? Then you won't focus on just the one. Try it. Try it before you buy it. So be careful with your money and where you're putting it. Try a different route before you buy it. Have a good think. Because it's something about you're being prepared. Okay. So you know what to do. Oh, I don't think I could do much labour with my hand anyway. Just can't even write them down. Well, I could try with this hand. Could practice that, a new skill. It could be that, you know, we're just really relying on, you know, one side of the brain. So it's time to like switch over to the other one. Means the left for me. Should we have a look at any hopes or fears? How this is affecting others? You know what to do, Divine Feminine. Hopes or fears? We've got the Queen of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Again, the Queen of Cups, she's very much in her emotions and she's just kind of said she's like a mermaid, so she's not getting up and walking anywhere because she's got no legs. Okay? And she's just staring at this one rainbow. And all her focus is on that. And what I want to say is, not to turn your back, but don't turn your back on all the delicious things that are due to come. It's just not in one area of your life. It's very much about, I want to say you're actually studying on different areas rather than just focusing on the one area. Let's see what the Queen of Cups is doing here. I think it's the fear of losing, like your ultimate dream. When actually you can just be visualising on other things as well. You need to turn your back on the waiting game and start being game. Okay. Queen of Cups, you are the nurturer, the mother. You support others by listening with your heart, being compassionate and caring for them deeply. You are highly intuitive, creative and in flow with the energies around you. Good. Let's get moving then, because that's the energy we want. We need the Divine Feminine to be very nurturing at the moment and not so independent that she is at war, I want to say. Could that be right? Because she's detached from outcome, feels very much like the Divine Feminine doesn't want to fight this fight. Wherein before, she may have been there, you know. It's about she's fought her battles. Let's find out what this is bloody about. She's fought her battles. She can just focus on the future now. Okay, the nurturer here. I like that, how you said you're the nurturer. And that's what you can do. But it's definitely about getting out. It's no more about doing it at home. You need to get out and connect with nature at this time. Right, let's have a look at this Page of Pentacles. It's something about the energies vital. And I feel it's something to do with the masculines feeling suffocated, like they can't breathe. So that's what I'm feeling. It's like the transmutation through the trees. They're passing on the messages. So I feel it's making the air less toxic by just going out there, Divine Feminines, and blowing on them dandelions and spreading those seeds and doing the tree hugging, being the nurturer, but actually doing something rather than, I want to say, just focusing and nurturing just that one idea or that one person. So the Page, you are inspired to start a new financial or career opportunity and see the potential to grow and manifest your goals. you are ready to up-level your skills and learn something new. Today we're going to get another Mary card for you, Divine Feminine. Let's have a look at the outcome. How many? 3 cards. 5 of Cups, the Divine Masculine dealing with the loss before he can turn around to the 2 of Cups. The Divine Feminine is behind him. It does feel like what's going on the other side of the garden fence. The Divine Feminine's world's okay. It's all A-okay. So she's doing her nurturing here, busy working. Have a look, there's no, I take it that's like a rake, but, oh, you're getting ready to rake it in. Nice. I felt it was more of a bird cage, and there's no birds shut there, so people are just free to come and go, okay? This free spirit that the Divine Masculine was emitting here, as in his energy's right there. So his energy is right there, he's just looking in another direction at the moment, clearing up them 3 cups. While you're focusing, Divine Feminine, it's like he might overtake you, okay? So he's on his way. And because you're so preoccupied and busy, it's like plain sailing for him. And in the end, he ends up overtaking you. Let's read that, the outcome. 5 of Cups, Divine Masculine. Ah, the hand. Okay. Might have to wait for some bones to heal. A situation hasn't turned out the way you expected, and you feel sad, regretful, and disappointed. Before you get completely lost in the doldrums, look around you. There are new opportunities aplenty when you are ready for them. So he needs to be ready, okay, to move on. Divine Feminine, 7 of Pentacles. You are prepared to put in the hard work now and to reap the rewards later. You know this is a long-term game and you may not see immediate results. You've done what you can. Now it's time to wait patiently for the payoff. Divine Masculine kind of overtakes you. It's like he's really is being put through a accelerated ascension. Okay. 2 of Pentacles. You are juggling multiple priorities and need to manage your time carefully to find your balance. You don't have to be busy to get things done. Sometimes taking a break is the most productive thing you can do. And I did feel like this with the missing cup. It's like the Divine Masculine might go missing, a bit AWOL, but taking that break, as we know Divine Feminines, just to take a few hours out and commit to it, can feel like it's like a couple of days worth. So once he actually does claim that time for himself, it does him the world of good. That's a beautiful reading. What was the bottom of the deck? The Resurrection. Ace of Swords. That's what we're talking about. Okay. The Divine Masculine's planning for his resurrection. He is resurrecting. He's look what he's got to clear up. Look, there's all these. Feels like he's been sleeping for 100 years. He has. I don't. And Sleeping Beauty. She's inside, but he's got to chop it down. But I feel like it's him that's been sleeping. He's frantically trying to get his way through now. Okay. Ace of Swords, you are experiencing a breakthrough and a new way of thinking. Your mind is stretched. My hand feels like it's been stretched. Your mind is stretched by new ideas and you are excited about putting those ideas into action. Are you now? Still feel there's that naughty energy coming through. Got yourself a bit excited. Master Manifester. Let's get some daily guidance from your angels. I'm being drawn to this purple. This purple and gold. Let's get some guidance for the Divine Feminine. And we get some guidance for the Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine, you're first. Oh, I saw fresh air. Like, let's see what wants to come out. We've already been told about the fresh air. And hopefully understands why it's important. Go for it, Divine Feminine. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. It doesn't say they've been delivered. But it says your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis. And we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path as it will take you very far indeed. I told you to stay on your present path. Listen. It'll take you very far indeed. That's beautiful. Divine Masculine. Let's get you a message. I can feel it. Life purpose, Divine Masculine. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. He's on purpose, guys. This is all on purpose. Patience, Divine Feminine. It's a virtue. Purpose. He knows what his purpose is. Let him fulfill his contract. He can't miss out parts of it, otherwise he's going to feel unfulfilled. It's best he gets it done now. And then, let's get you a joint message. It's time to go. The sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life, and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. It's just this wheel of fortune. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. Have faith, guys. One more? One more. Daily guidance from your angels. The ocean. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Listen, dipping into a healing womb brings about desirable effects. It's like this naughtiness here. I feel like it's this motherly energy. I am going to end with a Mother Mary card, and I feel it's for both of you. I feel like you both want to be nurtured and just loved. So you're going to need to imagine that. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. Mother Mary. I'm not going to add anything to that. Don't do it. I won't. What is the Mother Mary? Okay. Feels like you need a support bandage. Okay, you've got support. Let's see what the Mother Mary wants to say. Okay. Oh. How long have we been on for? Oh, this is good because I want to keep this short. I've got to get off. Okay. Let's end on the Mother Mary card. That's okay, that's not that uncomfortable. Okay. 4 cards. Normally I read the beginning parts because it's just a little paragraph. Paragraph or 2. Okay, let's have a look then. We have Our Lady of Manifest Miracles. I like that. Card number 11. I don't know if we've had this one. Love seeks to manifest through you as you. It is not only your spirit that is to be blessed by love, but your body and your life too. You are meant to live a reality of divine love. You are meant to experience the presence of the divine in everyday life. Your spiritual life and material existence are not destined to be separate, but rather are to be united, enhancing each other, infusing each other with love in sacred relationship. My miracles are not limited to the world of spirit. They manifest in the material world as signs that divine love is alive in the here and now. Will you be a willing channel for my miraculous manifestations? Next. Our Lady who prevents interference. This is just so crazy. Half of the 1111 will be the Divine Feminine, manifesting miracles. It felt like it was a cradle, nurturing our world, planting those seeds out there. Okay. That's what the Divine Feminine's working on. Divine Masculine. Well, he's at 22, the other half. 1111, 22. And it's Our Lady who prevents interference. And that's what the masculine's doing. He's trying to wrap up everything so there's no interference in the future that can come into the connection. 22. Your inner light is growing, my beloved. And through love, you are attracting many who can be nourished by you. As the love in you blossoms, there are others who are captured in fear, who may feel threatened by you and wish to obstruct your growth. So this is for you, Divine Masculine. I am your salvation and protection. I feel it's Archangel Michael. Obviously the Divine Mother's there. You shall not be harmed. Okay. I am your salvation and protection. For my love is greater than any fear. Place your loving trust in me. You shall not be harmed, nor shall you be swayed from your inevitable spiritual success on my path of love. I prevent spiritual sabotage from succeeding. The success on your path through me is a triumph of spiritual freedom. Perfect. Next. Our Lady of Answered Prayers. Card number 7. I hear your every thought, your every prayer uttered under the breath. I feel every beat of your sacred heart as it yearns for my limitless love. I feel this is you, Divine Feminine. That's Divine Masculine telling you that he hears it all. I hear your every thought, your every breath, your every breath. Every breath I take. I'll be watching you. I hear your every thought, your every prayer uttered under the breath. I feel all your swear words as well, all your cussing and your cursing. You're cussing and cursing as well. I feel every beat of your sacred heart as it yearns for my limitless love. Do you imagine that I could be ignorant of that which you need the most, or that I would neglect attending to the deepest needs of your sacred heart? Do you imagine that I am not moved by your suffering or your courage? My beloved, I have already answered your every heartbeat, and you must now look for me, and you must now look for me to see that I stand right before you and have never left you. I am with you now, and your prayers are answered through my miracles and my grace. Have faith in me. That's too beautiful, seriously. The Divine Masculine is right there. You just can't see him. Well, he's asking you to look for him. He's right there. Always has been. We've been picking up on this yesterday. Okay. Shall we have a look at this last card? Our Lady of Ripening on the Vine. Card number 4. Well, I feel this is the Emperor's card. I'm going to read all of this one. I ask you to surrender your future thinking to me. The Divine Masculine wants to know, guys. Although your future contains the promise of great blessings, do not let this distract you from the blessing I bestow upon you in this moment. I ask you to open your arms to my blessings in the here and now. You are the sweet fruit heavy on the vine. The time for harvest has come. This is your time. Many of us who love the Holy Mother are dreamers. We might be practical and hard-working, attending to the details of daily life and spiritual consciousness, but we have hope in our hearts. Yet that hope may be for the future, our future, that of our children, of our planet. This hope is a precious light that is needed in the world. Yet our light of hope is also needed in the here and now. We need to be living the divine now, not only dreaming of a more divinely aligned life in a fantasy of our future. That's why it's so important, Divine Feminine. We need to live that now. The Divine wants us to live our light now, to benefit ourselves and the world with our presence. Now, yes, we are always growing, yet there is a readiness within you now. This oracle comes to you as a confirmation. There is something within you, something of you that is ready. Even if the immediate reality doesn't match a fantasy that you had once held about how life would be when you would finally share more of yourself with the world, you are still ready, and this is your time to shine. It is in this shining forth. It is in this shining forth. It feels like the manifestation, isn't the master manifestors, Divine Masculine. It feels like they're quite nervous to actually be strong with you and forthcoming, to guide you, but they're being very serious. This is what you need to do. It is in this shining forth that the manifestation can happen now, not in waiting for it to happen before you reach the destination. If you do this, the destination will always be in your future, rather than happening now. Your manifestation happens through you as you acknowledge that you are what you are seeking already. It is just bringing it to light that needs to happen now. In this oracle, the Mother asks you to honour the light that is ignited within you now and to act upon it with utter faith. The dreamers are needed in this present moment, you see. You can help the sacred becoming, the healing of the world according to the Divine Mother's grace by how we choose to be at this time. We are not just building spiritual consciousness for a future time, we are building it to live in it now. I feel our world is suffocating, guys. Now is the time to trust. Now is the time to know that you are her chosen child, her heavenly son or daughter, and that you are in divine. And you are divine. You are in divine in flesh. You are divine in flesh. This is your time to be living with complete abandon into your own soul, knowing that the spiritual energy within is now manifesting itself in your physical reality. There is not only blessing in your future, there is blessing for you to succeed in this present moment. This oracle brings you a particular message that you are more ready than you think you are for whatever adventure most concerns your heart or is already right at your feet. Do not shy away. It is your time for harvest. Open your arms and gather abundance to you. Trust that your abundance will benefit others too, because the more you have, the more you can choose to share and give. Do not be afraid to receive blessings and to have what your heart desires. The manifesting desires of your heart are the heavenly fruits becoming heavy on the vine and ripening, ready to be enjoyed. I've got goosebumps. And it all makes sense. Fruit that is not gathered and eaten will rot, feeding the earth to be born again, so nothing is wasted. Yet that fruit could be sweetly savoured by those capable of receiving. There is so much waiting for you in this moment. Gather your harvest, accept the goodness, and let gratitude fill your heart. You have worked hard for this harvest. Let it be rich and bountiful in all ways. Let your divine inheritance come in. Come in. Come in. Come in. Okay. Gather your harvest. Accept the goodness and let gratitude fill your heart. You have worked hard for this harvest. Let it be rich and bountiful in all ways. Let your divine inheritance come to you now as naturally as fruit ripening on the vine. This oracle brings a particular message that a dream, project or idea that you have been nursing will succeed. The time for that success is fast approaching and will happen as naturally as fruit ripening on the vine. Well, let's do the healing process and affirmation. Visualize or imagine that you are standing in a garden of paradise with rich fruit-laden trees and vines. There has been a rainfall that has just finished and the sun now shines brightly. You raise your hand to a piece of fruit and at that exact moment it easily falls from the vine into your hand. Imagine that fruit has a golden glow, and if you can, imagine you can feel the heavy, substantial weight of it, full of goodness in your hand. That's what it was, guys. Listen, I spoke about fighting, masturbating. I was just like catching the fruit. Seriously. Listen, the truth comes out in the end. Should not speculate. Okay. You hear a voice. Oh, it's too exciting. I'm going to go back and read it. Got to. Especially as we have all these beautiful cards with the Divine Feminine. And I always feel that they look like the same person. It's like, I would say that was a Divine Feminine's card if I saw that on its own. But it's a Seven of Pentacles, waiting for the harvest. It's heavy, really heavy. It's like, seriously, broke bones. I must have been doing a lot of catching last night. Okay, let's do this. Visualise or imagine that you are standing in a garden of paradise. Is that where I was? With rich fruit-laden trees and vines. There has been a rainfall that has just finished and the sun now shines brightly. You raise your hand to a piece of fruit and at that exact moment it easily falls from the vine into your hand. Imagine that fruit has a golden glow and, if you can, imagine you can feel the heavy, substantial weight of it, full of goodness, in your hand. You hear a voice that says, "All will come to you, my beloved. Nothing shall be withheld." Feel gratitude in your heart and appreciation for all the richness and abundance in that sacred garden into which you are lovingly invited. Stay there for several breaths or for however long feels good, sensing the abundance and plenty of the garden filled with the endless natural energy. When you are ready, you may like to complete the healing process with the following affirmation. Mother Mary blesses me now. I receive the heavenly harvest with gratitude in my heart and open arms. It is time for me now. This is my time, and my light shines now, receives into the world that I may serve her divine plan. All now falls into place through her holy grace. This is so. It all falls into place. That's when they say about being careful. It's like they're pairs, look. Be careful about what you talk about. I'd actually said to my daughters, like, how cool. How do you know that you can't actually bring something back from a dream? I might not remember what I was dreaming about. It wasn't a lot of hours I've had. Normally you dream they're quite vivid, rather than getting, like a full 7-8 hours. So Interesting. Been to Oz. I've been to Eden. Hanging out in Eden. Seriously. Makes sense, doesn't it? It said that at the end. That's just awesome. What did it say at the end? All now falls into place. Through her holy grace, this is so. I love it. Have yourself a fantastic Monday. And I'm going to catch up with you guys soon. Take care. Bye for now.